When most of us think about getting a pet, it's a pretty simple choice, right? Dog or cat, maybe a goldfish if you're feeling a little wild. But what if your perfect companion isn't just a different breed? What if it's a completely different species you've never even thought of? I mean, what if I told you there's an animal out there that's just as smart and affectionate as a dog, but it literally fits in your pocket? Or a buddy that will genuinely just hang out and watch TV with you? No barking, no shedding, no questions asked? Well, today we're diving into 7 pretty unusual pets that are, believe it or not, surprisingly easy to live with. And who knows, one of them might just be the best roommate you've ever had. Okay, first up, let's talk about pets that prove you absolutely do not need a huge house to have a companion with a massive personality. These guys are perfect for all you apartment dwellers out there. All right, let's just get the big one out of the way immediately. When I say the word rat, I know exactly what most of you are thinking. But we're not talking about those. We need to talk about the fancy rat, which is a whole different world from its wild cousins. Seriously, forget everything you think you know. Fancy rats are meticulously clean. They actually groom themselves as often as cats do. Plus, they're wicked smart. They can learn tricks, they'll respond to their names, and they form these really deep, affectionate bonds with their owners. People call them pocket dogs for a reason. Okay, get this. Humans, we have what, 1, maybe 2 hairs growing from a single follicle. Our next little critter has between 50 and 80. That incredible density belongs to the chinchilla, and it's why they have some of the softest fur on the entire planet. Now, owning a chinchilla is a serious commitment. We're talking a lifespan of 15 to 20 years. They're also super active and need a tall cage so they can climb and jump around. Oh, and get this. Instead of water, they clean themselves in volcanic ash. These dust baths are amazing to watch. They just joyfully roll around, and it's maybe one of the cutest things you'll ever see. But hey, maybe you're not looking for high-energy antics. Maybe you want more low-key companionship. If that's you, then these next pets are going to be right up your alley. Let's meet the chill companions. Most people think of reptiles as animals you just look at, behind glass. But this one completely breaks the mold. Say hello to the bearded dragon, the undisputed couch potato of the lizard world. Bearded dragons are famous for being incredibly docile. They will literally just hang out on your shoulder or your chest while you watch a movie, offering this quiet, calm companionship. And the best part? No noise and 0 shedding. So what if you work all day and you're most active at night? Well, guess what? There's a perfect pet for that lifestyle too. The African pygmy hedgehog. Yeah, these little guys are nocturnal, so they're just starting their day as you're winding down yours. And while they aren't cuddly in the way a puppy is, they are so fascinating to watch. They're also surprisingly clean and have a very low odor, which basically makes them the perfect quiet neighbor for any apartment. All right, let's shift gears a bit. Our next category is for the hobbyist. The kind of person who really enjoys creating and just observing a beautiful, self-contained little world. So let's talk about hermit crabs. And we have got to correct a major misconception here. Way too many people see them as these throwaway souvenirs you get on vacation. But the reality is so much more complex and interesting. See, with the right care in a high humidity habitat, a Crabitat, if you will, these creatures absolutely thrive. They're social, they're complex, and it's honestly mesmerizing to watch them climb, interact, and try our new shells. It's like you're curating your own little dynamic, living art piece. Okay, time for a quick, cool biology lesson. This word right here, neoteny. It's the key to understanding our next animal. It basically means an animal grows up to be an adult without ever losing its baby-like or larval features. And it's the secret to this pet's permanent, adorable smile. Meet the axolotl, which is basically a real-life Pokémon. Thanks to neoteny, it lives its entire life underwater in its larval form. It can regenerate entire limbs, which is just incredible. And because it's fully aquatic, it's the perfect pet for people with allergies. And come on, that smiling face is just pure serotonin. So far, we've seen some pretty unusual pets, right? From pocket dogs to regenerating salamanders. But I have absolutely saved the most surprising one for last. Yep, a chicken. And I'm not talking about a coop in the backyard. I am talking about an indoor pet chicken. I know you're probably wondering, how is that even possible? Well, the secret is a very specific breed, the Serama. It's the smallest chicken in the world. They're so tiny and have such great personalities that in some cultures, they're kept indoors as living ornaments. And don't let their size fool you. They have these brave, huge personalities, making them a truly unique companion for someone without a yard. So, after all that, what's the big takeaway here? It's really all about looking past the obvious choices and finding what truly, truly works for you. The animal kingdom is just so vast and filled with these incredible creatures. The world of potential pets is so much bigger and more interesting than just Labradors and tabby cats. You know, the most important thing is finding a companion that fits your specific space, your schedule, and your personality. And sometimes the choice that seems weird to everybody else is the absolute perfect choice for you. From a super clean, intelligent rat to a perpetually smiling salamander, there is an amazing companion animal out there for almost every single lifestyle. The only question left is, which weird roommate is the right one for you?